Good morning, good morning. Hello, everybody. Where are you? Don't see anybody on yet, but good morning. Let's see if I see 5 people, but I don't see you on. So I'm not sure what that's all about. All right, nobody's talking. Good morning. I'm still sharing it so people can find us. Sunday, time to wake up. Okay, I see you on my phone, but not on my computer. So let me see why I'm not seeing you on the computer. Technology. Gotta love it. It's telling me I'm not connected. Okay. Well, this is going to be fun this morning. I can't see any of your comments. All right. Let me look at the phone. Linda's on, Rick Morrow is on, and Deirdre, good morning, sweet pea. Marietta, Prachetta, oh my gosh, good morning, Prachetta. And Linda says it will be 82 today. A cold front is coming. 82 in Florida? I thought you were cold. What the heck happened? Did somebody find where the heater button is? And Usha Mehta, hello and welcome. It's Sunday. How's everybody doing? The weekend. Did you have a good weekend? We had a busy weekend yesterday here in El Paso, Texas. I don't understand why I'm not getting any of your messages. This is just wrong. Okay, let's see if I put a setting the wrong way. Maybe that was it. Nope. Not getting any of your messages. I just have to keep looking at my phone. Good morning, Jean Lorio. No, I did not get coffee this morning. I just laid there till the last minute, so I didn't have time to make my coffee. And Prachetta says, ma'am, my maternal aunt, Mrs. Yusha Mehta, is listening to you. Good morning. And where are you at? Is it Usha? I love that name. It's so beautiful. Where are you watching from? Good morning, Tammy Fisk. So yesterday was really busy, guys. Oh my gosh. We did our very first ever training on the Angelic Gems. It's the Angelic Gems energy clearing and release modality. And we had such a beautiful time together. We ran out of time actually, but it was so great to be able to bring these gems and cards forward. And okay, so I'm not sure, Usha, where you are. Wendy, good morning, sweet Wendy. How's the UK today? So anyway, we had a really good training yesterday and got people familiar with what the gems and the cards are and the divinity working with us on these. And it was just amazing. So I'm still on a high from that, but it was a very long day for me. And I was tired. I have to admit, I was really tired last night. But I woke up, I had been dreaming. Oh my goodness, the dreams last night just were relentless. So I don't think I got a lot of rest. And when it was time to get up and the alarm went off, I snoozed. And now here I am without coffee, but with water. I have lots of water, which is a good thing because I think I was a little dehydrated from yesterday. So today is number 3. Day number 3, we've been looking at what the numerology is all about. And I've got y'all on my phone, so I can't even pull up what I had looked at for number 3. Let me say good morning to people coming in. Luz is here. Good morning, Sweet Pea. And Usha is from Kolkata. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Prachetta, is this where you were for your birthday? Is this where you went? Because I know that you had said you were going to Kolkata. Well, welcome, welcome. And we're so happy to have you here with us. Kathy Hand, good morning, sweet Kathy. You have been on my heart, girlfriend, and I hope you're doing well this morning. I know you've been going through a lot, so just keep that chin up. I'm going to be like Charlie now. Everything has a song to it. That's from Charlotte's Web. Anybody remember Charlotte's Web, the children's movie, where she was singing chin up, chin up. So it's a Charlie's Web kind of morning. We're going to encourage the P's, anybody that's going through something that's a struggle or any of the fires, it's chin up. And that's it today. Let's encourage each other with being able to really focus on what we can that's positive in our life. I learned a long time ago that if you can find one thing to be grateful for, just one thing, then you can start finding more. But it's just starting with one, just looking and saying, what do I have? And look around you. Look around and say, what do I have to be grateful for? I have a bed to sleep in. I can start there, right? Because I don't really have a quote home, an official home anymore. So to have a warm bed to sleep in, a roof over my head, a friend that's bringing me a cup of coffee. And aren't you beautiful this morning?
It's just a scarf.
Well, I love scarves. That's our beautiful Jean Loriot, who just arrived with coffee in her hand for me. Isn't she amazing? See what I told you? I'm looking around and I'm seeing I have a bed to sleep in. And she walks in with a cup of coffee. That's how gratitude works. And I hear little Ringo outside the door. So good morning, peas, and cheers. And let's see, I have to scroll back and see what messages I missed and what people I missed. Oh, Grace Isis is here. Grace, Good morning. Good morning. Got to spend a few hours with my Grace yesterday. She was in the training class, and you're so beautiful, honey. I just can't get enough of your energy. Thank you for being in my life and being in this pea pod. Okay, Patrice Devon from South Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome, Patrice. So glad you're here. And I bet Boston's a little cold right now. And Kathy says, my daughter loved Charlotte's Web. I did too. Yeah, it was one of my daughter's favorites. And I had the book, and we watched the movie, and I loved the movie. And I loved where it was chin up, and just don't let that chin drop to the floor. You know, we can find something. We can find one thing to be positive for when the world seems to be falling apart around you, when things start to go wrong and we're looking at it like, okay, here comes another blow. Here comes something else that I have to deal with. We can look around and pivot away from that thought and find something. We can find somebody that's giving us encouraging word, somebody that just out of the blue says, I love you. I want us to do more of that. That's my goal for this year, is to lift each other up even more than what we have been, and just start sending out those little love bombs. Like each morning, pick somebody and just send them a love bond and say, I love you. I'm grateful for you. Let's do that. That's my gratitude base was all about that, finding that one person and saying, I love you. Wendy says, I have breath. I am grateful. Absolutely, Wendy. Every morning when I wake up, that's the first thing I do is I'm grateful that I'm alive, grateful that I'm still breathing, that I'm still here. And now I say, what can I do today to make a difference? So it's not that I'm focusing on just doing. I want to make a difference in somebody's life today. So my prayer every morning is to make a difference in one person's life, to bring a moment of joy, a moment of understanding how important you are and that you matter. I want people to know that they matter. That's my goal. And that's my desire every day, is to be able to fulfill that. Good morning, Linda Lemieux. So happy to have you here with us this morning. Oh, Patrice, it is so important in the morning. I got to drink some more. And Kathy said, my daughter gave me a spiritual journal. It has Psalms and Proverbs and other inspirational verses from the Bible. I'm making it my daily gratitude journal. Just what I need, more writing. LOL, I'm going to have to wake up earlier so I won't be late to work. Yeah, I know what you mean, Kathy. Jean gave me an absolutely beautiful journal, and I'm using it for the Course in Miracles because that's something that you focus on every day, and I want to journal what I get from it every day. So I'm using the beautiful journal that she gave me to do that, to every day write what it is that I'm getting from the lessons of the Course in Miracles. For those of you who aren't aware and want to, we started on the 1st of January with lesson number 1. And I love the Course in Miracles experiment written by Pam Grout. She has put it in plain language. Each chapter will take you seriously 1 minute to read the chapter, and then you do the exercise a couple of times throughout the day. And I tell you, when you first start, it might seem a little confusing. It might be a little out of your comfort zone. But once you start into it and actually do what it asks you to do, and the very first lesson and few lessons, You may not understand why you're doing it that way, but like Pam says, just do it. Just do it, and you'll reap the benefits of that, of doing it. So we're into day 3 is today, and that's what I was talking about. The number 3. The number 3 is such a powerful number. I see 333. I'm pretty sure that I see that every day. Every day, my attention is brought to 333 or 33. 3 is a very high spiritual number. So when you see that 333, you can be assured that the angels and other spiritual beings are surrounding you. They're reaching out to you through that number. Anybody but me see the 333? That's like an everyday thing that I see. And I see it not just on the clock, I see it other places as well. And it's always been something that my attention has been drawn to. And I didn't know why until I read about the angel numbers and saw that that's one of the powerful numbers where they're surrounding us with their energy to guide us. So when you see that, just stop, just take a pause and ask, what do I need to know in this moment? What are you showing me? What are you bringing my attention to right now with the 3s? A lot of times you'll find that things are repeated 3 times. There's lessons that are repeated 3 times. There's like mantras and blessings, prayers that are repeated 3 times. So there's something about doing it in 3s. And I've been paying a lot of attention to that. So today is day 3 of this year. It's rolling right along, isn't it? It feels like we just were celebrating New Year's Eve together. All the peas were here in the pod. And now it's already the 3rd day of the year. And it's like, no, it's not going to slow down for anybody. We're just going to have to go with it. All right, so let me see what else we got going on. Perchetta says, Teri, ma'am, I am grateful for having you in my life and for my wonderful family here and in India. Well, Perchetta, we are super grateful to have you in our life and part of our family. So cheers to you, Perchetta. Are you still in Calcutta or are you back in New Delhi? I'm not sure where you are right now. And Grace Isis says, thank you, Teri. I was a little reserved, but opening up. You are a great portal and teacher, as is Ruth. On time for the world and for us all, immensely grateful with love. Oh, Grace, thank you. That means a lot. I really appreciate those words. Deirdre says, I'm grateful for y'all every morning because it gets so lonely here. Yeah, I'm aware that when you are alone, that you don't have other people to talk to. You can feel like, where is everybody? But when you come on here, you see that you're not alone, that we are all aware of your presence. You matter. You matter. And that's what the big deal is with coming on every morning and seeing everyone so that we all get that message that we matter. And Deirdre, Linda Lemieux says, we are with you in spirit. You have so many wonderful things to share. Yes, you do, Deirdre. Thank you for being in our life and in our pod. And Tammy Fisk says, I see that often, the 3s, but 10-10 and 12-12 most days. Well, yeah, 12 especially is a very high number also, Tammy. I love talking about spirituality and numbers. And I know that Michelle Landers is going to be providing us with the energy of each month and the numerology of it. Maybe she'll pop onto the morning show one morning. I'll see if she will do that for us. Prachetta says, "Dearest ma'am, kindly keep me in your prayers, leaving for Delhi tomorrow morning." All right, honey, we will certainly do that for your travels. And how's our Prachir doing? I'm hoping he's doing well with his studies. And is he in Goya still? I can't keep up with you two. So I'm not sure if he's back in Goya, if he's back in school, and what's going on there. But we definitely love our Prachir, and we're going to keep him in our prayers always. Kathy says, when my daughter was in elementary school, they had the children dress as characters in books for their Halloween costumes. Okay, there was a little glitch, and I was a frozen pea for 1 minute. But I'm back. Okay, and it's still not showing me the messages. All right, I think I'm back. That was fun. I don't like being a frozen pea. That is no fun at all. And I saw it happen. I saw the glitch, and I'm like, okay, I'm a little frozen right now, but I'm back. What were we talking about? Numbers. So I'm going to see, if Michelle will maybe pop in one morning and grace us with some knowledge about numerology. I would love it if she would do that for us. And no, Kathy, it wasn't on your guys' end this morning. It was me and technology, and all of a sudden deciding that I shouldn't be talking so much, maybe. So it shut me up for a minute. Jean says it was wonderful meeting Grace. What a sweet soul. I just loved our angelic gem lesson. Prachetta, you're a joy to us all, and love you all. Jean, we love you too. And I'm glad you're awake this morning. I'm glad that you woke up for the morning joy, because we always love seeing you on here, and you give such beautiful prayers at the end of the show. I always look forward to what you all are sharing out when you do put your prayers up for us all. They're always so beautiful and heartfelt. And we're missing some P's this morning. There's our Christine. Good morning, Christine Coons. So happy to have you watching the show this morning. And Prachetta says that Prachir is very busy with his exams coming up in 5 days. He's requesting you to please keep him in your prayers. He is in Goya and will come to Delhi in February. Well, that's when I'm supposed to come to Delhi also. We're going to see if that happens, if they will open it up and let me in there. Let me in, let me in, let me in. I'm knocking on the door, but so far I can't get my visa, so I can't get an airline ticket to fly out to India. But as soon as that happens, and I'm asking for all of you to please continue to help me set that intention and put it out to the universe, and just lift it up in prayer that India will open up and I'll be able to fly in there to see our Prachetta and Prachir and Navriti and Gita. I want to see all of you when I come over. And I want to see the Dalai Lama. That's really in my heart, to see him while he's still walking on this earth. I want to have audience with him and just sit with the Dalai Lama. That's been my dream for over 30 years now. I have held that in my heart that I want to sit in his presence and just hear what he has to say to me. Isabel, good morning, sweet Isabel. Good to see you this morning, and it was so good to spend time with you yesterday in the class. And Kathy says, Jean is definitely our prayer leader, gifted with her words. She certainly is. Okay, so the number 3. Who else feels that energy of 3 that is so powerful? I'm going to switch off of the comments for a minute so that I can read you about the angel number 3, because I think it's important every day to know what energy we have surrounding us and what to focus on. Okay, when angel number 3 appears in your experience, it means that you are in spiritual alignment with your guardian angels and the ascended masters. Okay, and I've got a little glitch on my phone. What's with the technology today? Let me get back to it. Getting there. Okay, and that they are intervening on your behalf. That was the other part of it. So it's not just that they are there and we can be aware of them, but they're actually intervening for us. That means that whatever energy we're putting out, like if we need travel help, if we need help with a family situation, if we need, something that's going on to be resolved, they are right there, moving things around sometimes and bringing people into our awareness that can help out in those situations. That's what the intervening is that happens. Not that they're just going to swoop in and save the day like Mighty Mouse. They're going to really move things around that we can be aware of that will help us. That's their intervention. So allow it. Whenever you see and become aware of that 3 that's going on, just know that you're not alone, that you're being seen and heard, your prayers are being heard, and it's time to just lighten up and let them help you lift your load. That's what that means. So I love number 3, and I love this energy of 333. And I know it feels powerful today. It feels like something is about to happen. You know that old hymn, and I don't know if they even still sing it. There was a show that used to come on Sundays, and it said, something good is going to happen today. Happen today, this very hour. I don't remember what that show was, but I remember that song. And that song has stuck with me. And every time I hear it or am reminded of it, I see the evidence of something good showing up, something good and powerful happening. So hopefully that song will be stuck in your head now. Something good is going to happen today. Happen today, this very hour. So let it show up for you and be blessed by it. Be blessed by number 3 today. Let me see what else we got going on. Isabel says, wow, what a beautiful dream meeting Dalai Lama. Thank you. It felt really good and a privilege to learn more about working with the angels. I am honored and grateful. Well, it was an honor to have you in the class, Isabel, and to see your beautiful energy and hear your words. It was a very emotional day as we felt into the energy of all the divinity of these 12 beautiful beings that are working with us with these angelic gems. Speaking of the angelic gems, It's time to give me a number so I know what energy is working with us today. So based on your numbers that you put out, the angels will choose one of those and we'll see what energy we're working with today. And those of you that were in the class will understand a little better when we figure out what color it is and what divinity is working with us. Good morning, Joanne. There's another class member. Joanne was with us yesterday, and Joanne, what a beautiful experience to have you there and have your insight and what came to you during the class. Isabel says, yay, 3 feels good. Mindy says 5. Deirdre says 3. And Rick Morrow says 8. So let's see what comes up today with these Angelic Gems cards. You all got to experience a little bit yesterday of more understanding with them, and you're going to be working with them throughout the week. And those of you that have the cards that didn't get the training, if you're having any trouble at all understanding, just reach out and I'll share with you how to find more information about working with them and working with the divinity. And let's go ahead and put the prayer requests in. If you have any requests this morning that you want us to focus on for you, we can certainly do that. Okay, Deirdre said 3, Rick said 8, Luz says 10, Isabel says 6. Wait, Isabel, I thought you said 3. Pachetta says 5. Joanne said loved the class, loved the connection with the angels. Me too. Those angels are beautiful and their energy is so amazing. In the class, we talk about what each one does, how they help us, what their attributes are. And so we have a better understanding of each of the ones that are working with us. Grace says 3. Joanne says 5, and Tammy says 8 and thinks that it's going to be red. Okay. Charlie, good morning. So glad that you're awake and up, and welcome to the fam this morning. Wendy's asking for continued prayers, please, for my friend Julie Sohn, who is still in an induced coma. We certainly will, Wendy. And I have great news this morning. My sister that we've been praying for the last couple of days, who was hospitalized, was able to go home from the hospital last night. The doctors did release her home with home health care, and she did not have a stroke. So the neurologist, after they ran all the tests, determined there was not a stroke, which I was so relieved to hear. We lost my father to a stroke. So when I was told that she most likely had a stroke, it was very upsetting to me, and I didn't expect a good outcome. So when I heard yesterday that she came home, what a blessing, what a miracle that she got to go home because my sister does have dementia. So to be isolated, not feeling well, and to be away from family and not be able to have any of them at all come in to see her was devastating. I'm so happy that she was able to go home, and thank you to all of you for your prayers. Many of you reached out to me with private messages and let me know that you were praying for her and lifting her up. So thank you. Thank you that the family gathers around each other. And you certainly showed me your love. So I really appreciate it. And let me see what other prayer requests we have. Christina, good morning. And Charlie's saying good morning to us. Christina says 5. Isabel said, I didn't want to give my number, influenced on that number before, which was the number 3. All right, Isabel, I hear ya. And Becky LaFave is watching. Good morning, Becky. And yes, Wendy, isn't that great news about my sister? I'm just really, I'm amazed that she got to go home, to tell you the truth. I really am amazed that she was released home, but I believe it is the best thing for her in her condition to be around family and to be able to see her husband's face. I know that was probably one of the most devastating things, is to not know where he was in that state of mind, and to not know and to not understand why she was all alone. So thank you, and thank you to all of you who prayed for her. And Kathy is asking prayers for safe travel for Suzanne, for Prochetta, and for all of us gathered here for health and happiness. Praise the Lord for Loretta's release home. Absolutely. Thank you, Kathy. And Kathy says number 5. Chetta says special prayers for my dearest, beautiful fairy Teri ma'am and the entire Angelic River family to be happy and in the best of health. Special prayers of happiness for my Kokata family, Uncle, Aunt, Joy, Rohit, Mona, Lean, and all the kids. I love you so much. Oh, thank you, Prachetta. Good morning, Erica. Oh my gosh. Erica, I love you so much. And you're showing up as Charlie, and that's okay. You can be in disguise. We will let you do that this morning. Good morning, sweet pea. And Erica says 7 for her. Deirdre's asking prayers for our Angelic River family, for continued prayers for Tony and Hope's healing, for Gaia, and for world peace. We're missing our Sally this morning, Sally and Tony. And who else are we missing? Well, Stacy's not here. She had sent me a private message that she wouldn't be on this morning because she had to take a grandson on an errand. So that's why she's not here. We're missing Sally. Missing quite a few of the peas. They're missing in action. They're probably not awake yet. So let's shake the pea pod and wake them up. Y'all know how to do this. Just yell out their names and get them in here. And any other prayers that you have, go ahead and type those in. Let's see what number the angels want us to focus on today on the cards, what color that is and what being that is. Wendy's asking prayers for our Sharon Boyle. Absolutely. Lifting Sharon up today. And let's make her our love person today. Let's send her so much love. We edify one person every day on here. So she's not with us here physically, but I know she does listen to these on the replay. So Sharon Boyle, we love you so dearly, and we're holding you in our heart. And everyone, just please send Sharon some love today. We're missing our Gabby. We're calling in Gabby P. And we got to spend some time with beautiful Gabby yesterday. She was in the training class. And what beautiful, beautiful energy. Jean is here. She brought me coffee this morning, Erica. You missed that. I didn't get up in time to make my own coffee. And the sweet, beautiful Jean Lorio made and brought me a cup of coffee into me this morning. I'm so grateful for her, not just for coffee, but I'm so grateful to have her in my life, to be able to sit and talk with her and hug her and give her so much love because she deserves it. She's so sweet and so beautiful. Yes, you're right, Kathy. Julie Kiss is not here. I don't think Tammy Fisk is here. And Luz is asking prayers for everyone here and pray for my family. We certainly will. So let's give Sharon Boyle some more love. And yes, Jean is certainly a blessing to all of us. Gabby calls her Auntie Jean, and she certainly is that beautiful, just unconditionally loving energy. Tammy's here. Awesome. All right, so let's see what number the angels want to go with. And Becky says, yay, Jean, you're the coffee angel today. She certainly is. And Prachetta says, ma'am, I have to go. Thanks so much for being there. I love you. We love you. We love you so much, Prachetta. Okay, so keep giving love to Sharon Boyle. Becky's calling for number 8, and that's what the angels say too. I see the infinity sign. So I'm seeing number 8. So let me go down 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Card number 8. Oh boy, we get big guy in today. You know, somebody else said red. I don't know who it was. I don't remember. But one of you said the color red, which is what this card is. Archangel Metatron. And it goes right along with those of us that are studying the Course in Miracles, because we were working on those constructs. We were working on letting go of meaning of physical things, material things. As we look around, our lesson, the very first lesson, is to look around you, and whatever comes into your eye line of vision, whatever you see, just say that has no meaning. Whatever that is, that has no meaning. And it's losing the beliefs that we've gained and letting go so we can reconstruct things. We have to deconstruct sometimes those beliefs and those patterns and those habits before we can bring in the true meaning in life. So working on the constructs, working on clearing the bloodstream, clearing out anything that's not working well for us, whatever is not helping us in these human bodies and in this experience, it needs to be cleared. And that's what Metatron is helping us to do. Metatron is a very powerful angel. They're all powerful, but he's a very intense angel when he comes in with his energy. His energy, he's a teaching angel. This is what I get from Metatron. He teaches us and helps to bring an understanding to things. So I'm really happy that we're working with Metatron's energy today, because it is a powerful 3-day, and we want to be more aware of how we're supported, how we're loved, how we're held up in the angelic realm to receive blessings, to receive whatever it is that we need in this human existence to move forward. So I just want to go back and see what other prayers you have before we go into our meditation time. And Tammy says, wow, I got the number and the color today. Your intuition kicked in there, didn't it, Tammy? In the training class, we teach you how to improve your intuition, how to improve all the clairs, and there's an exercise that you can do to really connect your heart and your third eye, and that's where the intuition really kicks into high gear. So obviously, you were working in that higher dimension, and we're coming from that place where your intuition knew. It knew it was going to be red, and it knew it was going to be the number 8 card down in the deck. And Linda says, Sharon Boyle, I love you. You matter. You add so much to our world. She absolutely does. And Becky says, oh my God, that's what I saw. You saw the red and you saw the number 8. Awesome. Stephen Wright, good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. And Kathy says, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, we'll see what we can do about that. Christina says to Sharon, love you and really miss your beautiful energy and laugh. You are so loved. Yes, we certainly do love Sharon. I miss her playing her singing bowls and talking to us and laughing with us. So let's lift our Sharon even more today. If you get a chance, just either send her a message or put a message on her Facebook feed that you love her and that she matters. Isabel says prayers for our family and our families, gratitude to Mother Earth for all the elements, and for myself to stay truthful and humble to God, to God's energy and kindness, to be fresh, a new start. And Becky says, yes, we need detoxing. Absolutely. Jean says prayers of gratitude to the divine for all the miracles of healing you have given to our tribe. Please stay with all those who are still suffering. Prayers that all the problems we are having, because this is such a difficult illusion to live with. Prayers of strength for all the peace that we can fulfill our purpose, which is to shine in a dark world. Prayers that the wonderful love and peace we have found in our family spread to the whole world. That's my prayer too, Jean. Thank you. That this feeling that we get every morning when we come in here can be felt by the multitude, by everyone, every inhabitant of earth, that they will know they matter and know that what they have to offer is important, just like every pea that's in our pod matters. And you are the energy that's here. You are what brings everybody back every morning. It's all this beautiful love energy that keeps people coming in. And Kathy says, I'll never forget the first time you mentioned Metatron, and I thought you were talking about the Transformers, right? Yeah, that same, they were named after Metatron, I'm sure, after the angel. Okay, and Isabel says, prayers for all in need in the world, to humanity, find a place of balance and symbiosis of truth in their words and their actions that really can change the world. Yeah, for everyone to really know that their spirit walking in these human bodies. Okay, the symbol of infinity is what you saw. Okay, yes, that is your intuition, seeing that infinity symbol. And yeah, that was what I saw too. When the angels bring a message to me, excuse me, many times they just show me an image. So when they show me that infinity sign and then it like kind of twisted and turned, I said, that's an 8. So that was the number for the day, for the cards. Erica says, prayers for all. Pray for peace, love, and the end of Aurora Rose. We certainly will. And for new beginnings. Absolutely. All right, so let's deconstruct. Let's go into our hearts and remember the focus, how we get our brains to focus. We get the two hemispheres working together instead of thinking that they're separate, because our brain is not separate. We have two different sides to our brain. To them working together in tandem, they bring a focus to us. And hi, Petey. Thank you for being with us. So the way we do this, it's an acupressure thing that we are doing. It's actually a form of tapping. You make a soft fist, and you're going to hit the heel of one hand on the palm of the other hand. You're just going to do this, and then you're going to switch. Just do one side and then the other side, and you don't have to do anything else other than breathe. Just start breathing in deeply. And let's balance the brain. Bring the two hemispheres of the brain together. And you just Just let it happen. You don't have to say anything, do anything other than just balance out your brain right now. And then just relax the energy. And you actually feel tingling in your palms of your hands when you do this, because you've got the energy moving and flowing throughout your body now that the brain realizes that it can be centered and you can be centered and focused. So as you breathe in now, bring that energy to your heart. You want to be very heart-centered going into this energy. And with your next breath in, feel the red energy coming into you. It may come in strongly like a lightning strike, or it may be a puff of red air. But it's starting to do its work. Just allow the clearing. And it feels like the first thing it's doing is clearing in the throat chakra, the communication center. So as you bring the red energy forward, let it rest wherever it needs to inside your body. Archangel Metatron has shown up. I feel that energy flowing throughout the whole audience. Whoever is gathered together this morning, whoever is listening to these words, Archangel Metatron is working with your energy field. You might feel a touch. I'm feeling it on my left shoulder right now. There's a touch that's going to bring your attention to a belief. There's something that you're so determined, and he says it's a stubbornness. The belief is something that you just keep thinking over and over and over again. So deconstructing our beliefs means looking at that thought, looking at why we feel a certain way about something. What is it that we just accept without seeing why, without seeing the reasoning that we have that belief? So as Metatron comes to you, he may touch you, he may just let you feel his energy around him. He might show you something in red or bring to mind something for you to focus on. Just allow, as our Marietta says, accept, align, allow. There's a lot of clearing that's happening from the third eye and from the crown right now. So just feel that energy as it swirls around the crown, as that part of our brain that is the logical part that looks at things and looks at it as a logical way of being. Maybe there's something there that you just keep thinking over and over again that's been ingrained in you. Doesn't mean that it's wrong or right, because there is no wrong or right. Just look at why that belief and why that pattern keeps coming up for you. I'm hearing worthiness. So if there's a belief about not being worthy, about being less than, let's look at that and deconstruct that belief and know that you are worthy. Let's know inside that we deserve everything good in life. That's what Metatron's message is right now. That you are just as deserving of having $1 million as you are of having a dime, because everything is energy. And there's no difference in energy. There's no lesser than or greater than. So when you hold that thought and you look at the importance that you give to a dime and the importance that you give to $1, do you see how you judge that as being less than or more than? Let's bring that energy in and see it, see everything, even money, as energy. And now expand that out. When you look at material things in life, and maybe you're saying, oh, that person has a bigger house, a better house, a bigger and better car, a shinier car. It's just energy. That person has surrounded themselves with what they desire, and they know they're worthy of having it. Know your worth. That's Metatron's message to all of us this morning. Know that you're worthy to have whatever your heart desires. Hold it in your heart like it's already yours. It's already happened. See that shiny object, whatever it is that you desire. And maybe that shiny object is simply more love. Pull that energy in. And first of all, pour more love to yourself. Pour it into your heart. Feel it in your heart. Feel your worthiness inside. You are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to be surrounded by an energy of love. Let that clearing continue to happen. There may be some drainage from your eyes. There may be a release through the breath, letting go of all those constructs that you've held on to, that you can't achieve things in life. Maybe there's that thought process of, I don't have enough experience. I don't have enough book learning. I don't have the degrees behind my name. Let's let go of the comparison, letting go of the greater than and the lesser than. That's what Metatron wants us to focus on today. To see the equality in us all. To see how beautiful each soul is. You are a spark of the divine. We all come from the same spiritual place. We're all a part of divinity. We hold that inside of each one of us, in that heart center, where we draw that breath in and focus on ourselves. We're focusing on each other by doing that. And when you can see each other as part of the same pool that you're in, then you begin to see the equality. You begin to see that person that you've got up on the pedestal that you think is so high spiritually, or has so much more materially. Let's get them off that pedestal. Let's bring them into the pool where we all are, and know that there is not one person that's greater than anybody else. We are all equal, and we're all equal in the eyes of God, the Creator. Nobody was created to be greater than, to shine more. We all have the same light inside of us. We all have the same gifts inside of us. Let's focus on that today. That's what Metatron wants us to do. Release the toxins, the toxic thoughts, the thoughts that keep us diminished, that keeps us playing small. This is not the time to play small. This is the year for us all to really be powerful in our messages, powerful in our light that's shining out to others. That desire to have everyone in the world feel what we have here, this feeling of collaboration and mixing our energies together. We want the whole world to feel that. And it takes a village. One person can't reach the whole world, but working together, putting that ripple of energy out there from each person, we can reach the world. We can make a difference in the vibration and the frequency of the world. Hold that in your heart right now, that desire, that intention for peace and harmony in the world, for love and joy in the world. It has to begin inside. It's an inside job to uncover that light, to uncover all of those constructs that tell you you're not good enough, you're not worthy to speak up and be heard. Well, Metatron is speaking. He's using my voice, and the words are, you matter. Your voice matters. Your message matters. Your love matters. As you pour that love forward and start shining your light forward, it's going to open up more eyes. It's going to open more hearts. It's going to reach into the darkness and allow others to see hope. Hope is what has been missing over the last year. Our world is waiting for hope. You can provide that message. Yes, you. Each one of you that's being spoken to right now, that's hearing these words right now, you can bring forth that message of hope with your smile, with the love that you give out, with sending a message to someone that says, I'm grateful for you. I love you unconditionally. Doesn't matter what's going on in your world. I love you. Let's bring that message forward. There's been prayers lifted up today. There's been celebration prayers, gratitude prayers. And there's been prayers of ones that are suffering. Let's shine our light on all of that. Let's surround it in love. Surround it with the energy of red, releasing any toxins in the bloodstreams, releasing any emotional and mental energy that's been held back by the beliefs, the belief of unworthiness, the belief that there's something wrong and something needs to be fixed. Let's destroy that concept. And see everything working in its perfection. Everything is working perfectly. And let's hold that belief as we look at all these prayer requests and as we look at all of the peas that are gathered together today, seeing us all in that pea pot of love and pouring this beautiful red energy over each person as we send out a message of gratitude and a message of love. Do this every day. Today's no different. Today we lift each other up in love. And we do that together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. You matter. Your voice is important. Your message is important. And it's imperative that we have you gathered around us, shining our light as a bright beacon when we all shine together. When we put out these words, thank you, I love you, we are shining together. That's why we do it in unison. When we all say that at the same time, it sends out a wave of energy. That wave is going out into the darkness. It's going out to reach anybody who has that concept of loneliness, that concept of being alone and being unworthy. So thank you. Thank you for being a beacon of light. Thank you for what you bring into the world just by showing up, just by being here each day and saying these words every day. You're being a beacon of light. And I love that. I love that about our P family. Thank you. I love you. I see your words. I see Christina saying, may Metatron continue this work today. Focus on red. Focus on the red and know that Metatron is really showing up today. Kathy says, we are all equal. We are all sparks of the divine. I release the thought that a certain person I know is better than me because she appears to have it all. I can have it all too. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Thank you all, and I love you all. Absolutely. Let's don't go into any energy of comparison. If somebody has something and that looks bright and shiny and great, you can have everything that you want as well. Just let that be the message. Not that somebody deserves something more than you do, but be grateful and happy for that person and know that whatever your heart desires is available to you. I love you all so much. I want to see what some of the other comments were. Marietta, everything is working perfectly according to God's incredible divine plan. Absolutely. And our Hope is here. Good afternoon to you, Hope. And your youngest daughter, Ivana, her grandma made her transition last night. Oh, darling. Much, much love surrounding you right now, holding you in our arms. And Petey says, thank you. You are wonderful. May your days be filled with blessings, light, and lots of love. Yes. And Kathy says, I'm tingling. I should do this at work to help focus and show my daughter to help her study better. Okay, so just scrolling down, seeing your beautiful love that you're shining out. I love you all so much. And I see Rick has typed in, namaste, y'all. So did Luz and Deirdre. Deirdre, you're the one that got us started on that, girlfriend. Thank you so much. That word namaste carries such deep meaning. The light that's inside of me is that same light that I see, I acknowledge, I honor, and I love that's inside of you. Namaste, y'all. I love you all so much. You're so beautiful to me. And yes, Charlie, that's another song. You are so beautiful to me, and you really are. Have a blessed day. Whatever is going on with you today, just make it a blessed day of love, of light, and of sending that short, sweet message to each other that says, thank you, I love you. And let's all remember to lift up Sharon Boyle. Just send her a message, whether it's on Messenger or on her Facebook or other social media. Just let her know how loved she is today. She's our person that we're edifying. I'll see you all later today. Bye, everybody.